Hi, in today's video I would like to introduce a very nice geometry problem involving triangles. Here is a bigger right triangle. Before we start making this construction, here is a little piece of the circle as a sector is covering this angle alpha up to this point. As we construct this circle and this triangle, we are going to leave over this little gap as a red area. So along the way we are going up to the point A. From the point A we are going to drop off this line over the segment BO. We left over this right triangle and the altitude 2 is known distance. From the point B we are going along this segment up to the point M. We are going to construct this line coming back to the A, making this both triangles, and from the point MO we are giving the distance square root of 3 over 2 x. So we have two questions. The first question, we are going to calculate the area of the red shaded area and the area of this triangle. Okay, in fact it's a very beautiful problem, even though we have insufficient information, but we are going to create a lot of information in order to calculate these areas. Okay, let's get started now. First of all, before I start evaluating this area, I'm going to determine alpha and x. By calculating alpha, I'm going to apply the trigonometry formula. I'm going to apply the tangent alpha on this triangle. Okay, so we have tangent alpha equal opposite is divided by adjacent, which is x over 2, is divided over square root of 3 over 2 x. So I'm going to put this one as is it, 1 over 2 is divided by square root of 3 over 2. The numerator is multiplied by x and denominator is multiplied by x. Okay, so x will be cancelled out. This value 1 over 2 is a sine of pi over 6, and square root of 3 over 2 is a cosine pi over 6. So this one is sine of pi over 6 is divided by cosine of pi over 6. This implies alpha equal to pi over 6. Okay, let's put this one called pi over 6 here. The second thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to calculate the distance. This distance as a hypotenuse of this triangle, let's call it as a z distance. I'm going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle because we have a right triangle. So I will have z square equal to x over 2 quaternary square plus this distance quaternary square, which is square root of 3 over 2 x quaternary square. This one is given, if you calculate this one, is given as x square. Okay, so this equivalent z equal to x. So let's replace z with x. The second thing that I'm going to do now, so in this case the best way to calculate x, I'm going to apply the tangent alpha on this big triangle. Okay, so tangent pi over 6 or tangent alpha is the same thing, equal to opposite over adjacent equal to 1 over square root of 3 as we found before. Okay, equal to opposite is divided by adjacent. Opposite is 2, adjacent is 2 plus this distance, which is square root of 3 over 2x. Okay, by simplifying this one I will get here 4. I'm going to multiply numerator and denominator by 2, so these two will be cancelled out. I will get here 4 is divided by 4 plus square root of 3x. Okay, I'm going to multiply side by side. I will get 4 is multiplied by square root of 3 equal to 4 plus square root of 3x. By taking this 4 to the left hand side of this equation, I will get 4 is multiplied by square root of 3 minus 1 equal to square root of 3x. Okay, by dividing both sides by square root of 3, I will get x equal 4. Here is 1 minus 1 over square root of 3 By simplifying this one more, I'm going to take the reciprocal of 1 over square root of 3. I will get square root of 3 over 3. Okay, so I'm going to multiply side by side. I will get here 3. So the whole thing is divided by 3. Okay, so this one is giving me 4 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. Okay, so I found x. Now let's move on to calculate the shaded area, which is in red. In order to calculate the shaded area, we have this area of this triangle minus the area of this sector of the circle, which is covering this angle alpha. Okay, so let's call it SD as the area, as a shaded area, equal to this area of this triangle, which is the height is multiplied by the base. So the area of this triangle is a half is multiplied by the heights, which is x over 2, is multiplied by the base, which is square root of 3 over 2x. So after simplification, I will get square root of 3 is divided by 8 is multiplied by x squared. Okay, minus the area of this sector of the circle, which is minus half, is multiplied by this angle, which is pi over 6, is multiplied by the radius quantity square. The radius in this case is the square root of 3 over 2x quantity square. Okay, so this expression is giving us, I'm going to simplify this one more by taking x squared as a common factor. I will get square root of 3 over 8 minus pi over 12 is multiplied by 3 over 4. The whole thing is multiplied by x squared. Okay, by taking square root of 3 over 8 out of this one, square root of 3 over 8 minus 3 pi is divided, 4 is multiplied by 12, which is 48. The whole thing is multiplied by x squared. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take square root of 3 over 8 as a common factor. I will get this area, square root of 3 over 8 is multiplied by 1 as a first term. Second term is multiplied by minus square root of 3, because square root of 3 is multiplied by square root of 3 is giving us 3, is divided by 6 pi. Okay, 6 is multiplied by 8 is 48. The whole thing is multiplied by x squared. Okay, now I'm taking this expression up to here. I will get the shaded area equal to square root of 3 over 8 is multiplied by 1 minus square root of 3 over 6 pi. Entire thing is multiplied by x squared. So I'm going to replace x squared with its value as we found before. So the shaded area now is square root of 3 over 8 is multiplied by 1 minus square root of 3 over 6 pi is multiplied by x squared, which is 4 over 3. Quantity square is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3 quantity square. Okay, so by simplify this in one, so this 1 4 is giving us 16 over 9. Okay, this 16 cancel down to 2, so this one will be cancelled out at all. So what's left, I'm going to take this quotient 2 over 9 in the front of this expression. I will get 2 is multiplied by square root of 3 over 9. I'm going to simplify this one. I will get 6. I'm going to simplify this one more. I will get 6 minus square root of 3. By taking this 6 outside, I will get 9 is multiplied by 6. I will get pi here is multiplied by this term, which is 3 minus square root of 3 quantity square. Okay, I'm going to simplify this one. 2 it become 3 here. I'm going to make square root of 3 as a common factor in this expression. Then I take it out as a 3 because we have exponent 2. So it will become 3 is multiplied by square root of 3 is divided by 9 is multiplied by 3. This one it becomes 6 minus square root of 3 pi. Here it becomes square root of 3 because we already multiply this one by square root of 3 minus 1 quaternary square. This 3 will be cancelled out with this 3. So the shaded area of this one becomes square root of 3 over 9. Now I'm going to clean up the board and continue with our problem. So in the last board I was working on the shaded area and came up with this expression. Now I'm going to calculate the value of this shaded area. I'm not going through all the details. I'm just give the value of this one 5 to 10 to the minus 2. Okay, it's very small area. If you take the square root of this one, you will get xd. That's mean this small distance is giving you almost 0.24. Okay, because we have this area is strictly inferior than 1. When you get something is strictly inferior than 1, that's mean the area is always become more smaller and smaller, because we're taking the quaternary square of this one, it become more smaller. That's why we get this number. Okay, so in the other word, as we have x equal to 4 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. This one is almost equal to 1.69. Okay, so x, you have distance x from this point P to O equal to 1.69. So x equal to 7 times xd. Okay, if you have a good measurement, you can calculate, you find that's mean this segment PO is broken into 7 equal parts. Okay, so now let's move on to calculate the area SM of this triangle. This area of this triangle SM, this area of this triangle equal to half is multiplied by this distance PA, and is multiplied by this distance which is x over 2, and is multiplied by the sine of this angle. The sine of this angle, as we know, this is pi over 6, this is pi over 2, that's mean this angle is pi over 3, because the total angles of the triangle equal to pi or 180 degrees. Okay, that's mean this distance plus this distance plus this thing gives you pi. That's mean this distance equal to pi over 3. This angle, that's mean pi minus pi over 3, which is 2 pi over 3. So this angle here is 2 pi over 3. Okay, so the sine of 2 pi over 3. Now the problem, we need to calculate EP. I'm going to draw this parallel line by doing the extension. It's giving me the right triangle. It's giving me the right triangle here. So that's mean this distance equal to this distance, because we have a rectangle in this case. That's mean this side length of this one equal to 2. Okay, on the other hand, this angle, because we have 2 parallel lane, that's mean this angle equal to pi over 6. Okay, so by calculating AP, so that's mean cosine of pi over 6 equal to Jason, which is 2, equal to, is divided by PA. As we know, cosine pi over 6 equal to square root of 3 over 2. It's equivalent. PA equal, this one is multiplied by this one is divided by square root of 3, which is 4 is divided by square root of 3. So this one is 4 is divided by square root of 3. I need sine of 2 pi over 3. So the sine of 2 pi over 3 equal to the sine of pi minus pi over 3. It's more known formula. Okay, sine pi minus pi over 3 equal to sine of pi over 3. Okay, which is square root of 3 over 2. Now we need x over 2. We already calculate x equal to 4 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. So we have x equal to 4 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. This equivalent x over 2. By dividing both sides by 2, I will get 2 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. Now I'm going to plug all this information into this expression to find the area SM. Okay, so thus SM equal to half is multiplied by PA, which is 4 is divided by square root of 3 is multiplied by x over 2, which is 2 is divided by 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3, and then sine of pi over 3, which is square root of 3 over 2, square root of 3 over 2. By simplifying this one, these two will be cancelled out with these two. Okay, then this square root of 3 will be cancelled out with this square root of 3. Furthermore, I'm going to take this 3 outside of this expression. I will get 4 over 3. 4 over 3 is multiplied by 3 minus square root of 3. Okay, by taking this 3 inside, I will get 1 here. I will get square root of 3 over 3. Okay, so I will get SM equal to 4 is multiplied by 1 minus square root of 3 over 3. Now I have done with this problem. Just consider subscribing. If you have any question or suggest, just put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.